Sports Picks today. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports picker here in Phoenix, Arizona. And hopefully today with our picks and your picks, it's going to be another great day for you. December 23rd. Hopefully everybody's having a fabulous one out there. Dave D, thanks for joining. We are a lot of basketball coming on to you today. Sorry, we have not been on live for over a month. Armando, thanks for joining. Hopefully you guys, though, have been checking the daily shows as well. So Sharp Edge, thanks for joining. We are live on multiple platforms, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. And Mike Costa, long time no see. How are you? B, thanks for joining. I know. Well, I'm finally gotten feeling a little bit better, so we're getting back on the airwaves here. How are you doing? Thanks for liking the live, and Mike Costa. Always greatly appreciative. Will, thanks for joining the show. We got a lot of basketball today, so if you got any basketball questions, feel free. We got a few college football games as well. Lionel, thanks for joining. Alabama, what's up? How are you? Great to see you as well. John, thanks for joining the show. As we are rocking and rolling through the basketball schedule today. All right. College football wise, we got 3 bowl games today as well. So a lot of stuff there. Cody Sayer, thanks for liking the live. Appreciate you coming on the show. We got Toledo, Louisville, 2 o'clock Eastern time, 5:30 Western Kentucky, Southern Miss, and 9 o'clock Eastern time, UNLV, Ohio. Hopefully, like I said, everybody's having a good pre-Christmas Eve, right? As we figure better come on today because there is no sports tomorrow. College football game. And it's in Hawaii. I guess we all need to go to that one. Louisville up to a 10.5 point favorite, it looks like now, in that game coming up at the Boca Raton Bowl. Alabama, thanks for liking the live. Greatly appreciate it. Like I said, we are live on multiple platforms, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. So feel free to get a hold of us on any of those. You'll see the same things going on. Blaine Michael, thanks for the follow as well. Appreciate it. Let's see. Marseille, thanks for coming on the show. And let's see here. Good morning. How did you get 117,000 followers? All luck. No, we've been on here for years on that one. That'd probably be the reason why. It takes a long time to get there. That is for sure. Not something that happened overnight. Favorite NBA game today? They're all pretty. I mean, it wasn't like necessarily one that kind of. No, I'll take that back. We do like. You're just on one game today. The over and the Lakers and the Suns is up there, and then the Nuggets game laying the 7.5 would be up there. That'd probably be the 2 favorite. Yes, we are. Haven't had a losing year in quite some time, but you got to join us over on the Discord. Check that out, which you can get to the Discord through our TikTok channel, or not TikTok channel, sorry, our YouTube channel at Sports Bets for Free. What do you think about the Chiefs move? Yeah, we're going to the Kansas side. Not going to happen until 2031, but that was announced. Well, the state of Missouri finally got – we're from Kansas City, so the state of Missouri finally got called out. And on that one, like the Suns, yeah, the Suns just did beat the Lakers. I know no Luka as well in that one. Super Max, how are you? Thanks for reposting as well and sharing. JJ, thank you. Dean Stricker, thanks for joining. 1722. Jeff, thanks for joining. It was, they finally called him out, and they got the money from Kansas, so there you go. 2031, it will be over by the Speedway. We just don't have an exact location yet. Courtney Arnold, thanks for joining the show. Ghastly Noble, Supermax Plays, thank you. Thank you for the likes. Puka, thanks for coming on as well. Eric Peterson, thanks for joining the show. We're going to probably not be on tomorrow for Christmas Eve, but we will try being back on for Christmas Day because we've got NFL and we've got NBA action all day as well. Just to give you a heads up on the live schedule. We're dealing with a lot of health, so we've been putting out the nightly show or daily show, but the lives have not been – we haven't been on in a little over a month for sure, so do apologize about that. Brian, thanks for joining. Tanwa, thanks for joining. Ani Girl, Genko, Jay Salinas. If I mispronounce it, I apologize. The pronunciation show is next week, right? Trent, thanks for joining. We are live, multiple platforms. If you have a question, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. The Mavs actually don't. We didn't like the Mavs today on that. So let's take a look here. On that one there, it was Nuggets for us laying the 7.5. So T-Law or Drake May for the ship. Well, Drake May, I think, is the better quarterback, but Lawrence has had a really good few cover weeks. We have not went over college football yet. Feel free to ask away. There's 3 games there today. Like I said, Toledo, Louisville, and the Boca Raton Bowl, Western Kentucky Southern Miss, and the New Orleans Bowl, and the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl between UNLV and Ohio. Louisville minus the points. The way that line's going, that's where definitely the sharps are coming in at. We did take Toledo like last week at plus 8.5. I think Toledo can keep it somewhat close, but keep it within a touchdown. Bucks money line on the road. Whew, I don't know. I can't get behind the Bucks, Genko, but if you want to add them, feel free. It didn't really matter who they're playing. On the road, they've won 3 whole games the whole entire season. So, and no Giannis now till what? New Year's Day. No problem shot. No problem. The game that just flipped line-wise was actually Western Kentucky was a favorite for pretty much 2 weeks. Now Southern Miss is a 1.5-point favorite. Do like UNLV a lot in that late game tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern time at the Scooters Frisco Bowl. I'm glad Scooters finally. What are we going to see next? Black Rock Coffee and the Starbucks Bowl and Dutch Bros Bowl. I'm sure are headed that way. Jay Caesar, what's up? Western Kentucky, I like money line there. I like the 7 UNLV. We got it at 4 about a week and a half ago. Toledo don't have no one. Okay, what's going on, Jay Caesar? Like I said, maybe backdoor cover there for Toledo, but it's Lane Kiffin. Congrats. What do you use to check team stats, such as what? We use all kinds of different sites on that one. It just depends on the sport more than anything else. Pimp Daddy, thanks for joining. Great to see you. Melvin, thank you. Was the play? I've been okay. Just a little. We've been having some health issues. So, sir, thanks for liking the live. Lane, how are you? Best over game today was NBA basketball, Lakers and Suns. For us, that line has moved a point since last night that we saw. That was the one we probably liked the best on that one. Sir, thanks for liking the live. Appreciate it. Ile, I can't pronounce nothing. Jeff, Dave, Lenz, great to see you again. Thanks for liking the live. Omar, Tamales, what's going on? Like Lakers, we like that over there. We like the Heat laying the points at home. We do like the Pelicans plus the points today. Again, Bulls plus the points today. Nice pick for NBA last. Yeah. The Cavs. Wasn't that nice how they had that thing covered? And, yeah, they lost. Yeah, I understand. We don't win every play. If we did, you think we'd share it with you guys? Come on. No. Keep them all for myself. If I won every one, right? Clint, thanks for joining. Michael, thanks for joining. We are live multiple platforms, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. Feel free to get a hold of us on any of those. YouTube and TikTok, YouTube and Twitch are sports bets for free is the handle. Make sure you check out that. On YouTube, you can get the link as well to our Discord and the 7-day free trial of Outlier. So make sure you stop on over on YouTube and check it out as well. Who you got for the what? WBC, is that the World Baseball Classic? Or what are you talking about, Ginkgo? Forever Change, thanks for joining. Pablo, thanks for joining. Tony, thank you. Pablo, thank you again. Michael, thanks for joining the show. Maria and Troubles and Jose, thanks for all coming on. Lenny Sports, thanks for the like. Trock, Big Slab, Debbie, thanks for all coming on the show. Let's see. Carolina Capper, what's going on? How are you? Long time no see. All my fault. Camaro, thanks for joining. Wayne, man, feeling a little bit better today, so that's good news. We've been putting out the night, daily show recorded. It doesn't take quite as much energy as a live does, so Back live today, hopefully for permanently. Ashley, thanks for coming on. Jay, thanks for joining us. Spoken by, thank you. Stephen Hasty, C Blue, thank you all for coming on today. A couple of college basketball games we're on. We do like, we do like UCLA a little bit later, and then the latest game, which is like 7 o'clock Eastern time frame. I like the Bulls again today, even though they just beat them. Seton Hall laying 2.5 as well. I like the Bulls again today. The Hawks are just really bad at home and looking to take advantage of it. Nikki, thanks for joining in. 314, thanks for coming on. Got to take advantage of spots when you can. And a lot of teams on back-to-backs tonight and played 3 out of the last 4 nights because they're off tomorrow and some of them off on Saturday. Lindenwood, didn't really – not too much for me in that game. So, go with you on that one, Jim. It's 2 college games that we're on. Normally we deal with like mainly in the top 50, 60 teams. Don't do a lot of shopping. I'm ready for some games. There's a ton of NBA tonight. There's 3 college football games. There's college basketball, a few games. College basketball is going to be off for a couple of days after tonight. So, like I said, we'll be back on Christmas Day is the plan for the live show. And there will be no overnight show tonight. So, because there's no basketball tomorrow. We'll have NFL and NBA Christmas Day, though. Sometime out on Christmas Eve. So hungry. Let's get a dub. All right. I like that. 314. If you want more in-depth info on what we do on our daily show that's recorded episodes, I highly recommend you check us out over on YouTube at Sports Bets for free. We go through a lot of players and stuff like that. Fernando's Cards, long time no see. Jeff, thank you for the like. Booma, Alabama, thank you again. Greatly appreciate it. Finster, what's going on? How are you? Haven't seen a lot of you in a while, so great to see everybody back. Are still here. Why my rear end gets healthy and gets back on, right? So let's see. College football, we kind of went through that. NBA wise. Like the Seton Hall. Yeah, we like Seton Hall quite a bit tonight. They did win their Big East opener. They are at home. Villanova is a good opponent, but just like Seton Hall, the line's light to 2.5. Wizards Hornets tonight to lead us off with Nets and Sixers. There's 2 boring ones out of the chute. Bulls and Hawks. Pelicans, Cavs, Bucks, Pacers, Raptors, Heat, Nuggets, Mavs. That Nuggets line down to 6.5 was 7.5. Knicks. T-Wolves, is Brunson playing? Does anybody know for sure? Thunder Spurs is the game we're going to be focused on for sure. Lakers Suns, no Luka tonight. Grizzly Jazz, Magic Blazers, Pistons Kings, Rockets, and Clippers to finish it off. Jazz money line. Do like the Jazz tonight. They are tough at home. They're 7-9 overall for home, and for as bad as that team is, I do like the Jazz at home. It's getting a little bit better on the money line if you like it there. So, David, thanks for joining. Spurs and Thunder. I'm sure the Thunder have got a little revenge on their mind after getting upset in the NBA semifinals. So we'll see if they can pull that off there. Like I said, do like the Pelicans plus the 9.5. They've been doing really well at covering as of late, covering the number, and they've gotten some wins as well. So, Jeff, thanks for coming on. D. Grizzle, thanks for coming on. Mark, great to see you. Catch, thank you. Soul Trippin, thanks for joining. Rasmus, thanks for joining. Seeing a lot of people. We are live, multiple platforms, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch as well. Excited to see you, XIO Mary. Yep. And I can see poor win today. Portland, yeah. We like the Trailblazers plus the points. Not going to be an easy game for them, but do like them. Jeff G, that road trip from the Magic's pretty long. So Campbell, nothing for us on Campbell and Green Bay. I'm sorry, Mark. Got a couple of college basketball games we like. They start at about 4 o'clock Eastern. So, on that, a few hours away from those. Justin, thanks for joining. John, yeah, thanks for joining. 307 Blackout, thanks for joining. I can't pronounce it. Zamba? Bobby Holmes, thanks for all coming on the show. Let's see, Gabby, how are you? Real Slim. Joshua, not Kaylee's dad. Long time no see. How are you? Great to see you tonight. Superfan Vex is here in the house. Pistons and the Kings. I'm doing okay, Cy. We've had some health issues for the last month or so we haven't been on live, just putting out daily shows and stuff in the Discord. Pistons, Kings. We do like the Pistons tonight. The Kings still no Zach LaVine, still no Sabonis, still not enough offense. And the Pistons defense pretty stellar as well. So we'll lay the points with the Pistons. We did. Zach, thanks for coming on. A white boy, thanks for joining. Jay Caesar, thanks for coming back on. Charles, thanks for joining. Alabama, thank you again for the likes. Always appreciative. Southern Miss or Kentucky. I have not seen the line here lately. Let's go more college basketball here. Louisville, we went the other way a couple weeks ago. Of course, we're going to get stung. I was trying to get ahead of a line move in case Toledo did something. We got him at 8.5, but if you want to play Louisville, I think you'd be all right there. It would not shock me if Louisville wins by a couple touchdowns. We might be burning on that one, but the problem is we're going to take a 25% clip if we do. What's going on, too? How are you? Cam, Rockets, Clippers. Do like the Rockets tonight. I have no faith in that Clippers ball club. The only reason they won the other night against the Lakers because the Lakers shot like 15% from three, which was god-awful. When that one, Green Bay and Campbell coming up here, start top of the hour as well. Birmingham, well, if this thing would quit moving on me here. Apologize about that. Naisha, Haas, Blood and Humility, JoJo, Stussy, thanks for all coming on. Birmingham and Alabama up a little bit, or not Alabama, Army. Oh, my, this ESPN is giving me fits today to go through these games. Yeah, that Thunder Spurs, we're looking forward to that one for sure. Let's see. Yeah, Bellarmine and Kentucky. What's the line? 35.5. Denver and the Mavs. We do like Denver tonight, laying the 7.5. They're one of the best road teams in the NBA, like 12-3 on the road. The Mavs just can struggle for offense if Cooper Flagg's not doing crazy things. Bucks and Pacers, like the Pacers at home. We'll take the Pacers money line there. Show me now. Thanks for joining. Charo, thanks for joining. We are live on platforms, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch as well, so you can join us on any of those. Missing 3 starters, no Ayton, Reeves, and Rui. That shot, it was more about shooting. I mean, it was, let's be honest here. Luka took 13 shots for 12 points. Army covering, that's a lot of points for Army to cover. I will say that earlier. That Lindenwood, Missouri State, doesn't look too horribly bad. Like I said, we do like the UCLA game. UCLA has been fantastic at home. Wizards and Hornets. Hornets, I guess, laying the points. Don't like anything there. We've got some player props we like. Knuppel, we do like quite a bit in that game. We think he has a big one at home. Louisville total at home. Or the Louisville-Toledo total, sorry. My apologies. We'll take a look at the total here. 43.5, probably a great chance for that to go over, I would think, in that one. Weather, supposed to be what? Almost 80 degrees as well. 76ers and the Nets. We'll lay the 9.5 with the 76ers. If you want to play Nets first quarter, who you echoing? I'm not echoing anybody. These are mine, sir. Why you echo? Nobody else has said anything about an echo, so maybe it's you. Meech, thanks for joining. Sonny, great to see you again. We are live, multiple platforms, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. TJ, I'm telling you right now, nobody else is hearing an echo besides you. Andrew, unfortunately here in Arizona, college football player props are not available, so we're not going to be help you there. Just the game side or totals. You like Idaho? Who doesn't, right? Suns laying big number. I'd like to over in that game better. I expect Dylan Brooks to have a good one, LeBron to have a good one. Austin Reeves was game time decision. No problem, Andrew. We did play Toledo, Kentucky, and UNLV all in that one. So. JDB, thanks for joining. JR, Ruben, thanks for coming on. Yeah, we do China. We do ping. Table tennis is there. College basketball, we're told we got 2 plays. It's UCLA and Seton Hall. I like Seton Hall probably a little bit better. Same unit size though for us on both. Louisville, Toledo, not my favorite game on the board. Our favorite one for college football is actually the late game in UNLV. On that one, Mr. Dre, thanks for joining. TikToker, thanks for joining. If you get UNLV at 6.5, you should be in good shape. Kenny James, thanks for joining. Raw R, thanks for joining the show. Let's see here. All right. NBA-wise, a lot of good stuff in the NBA. A monster slate, first of all. Bub Carrington in that Wizards game, 11-plus points. Something if you can get 11-plus. Hard Rock had the best odds on it earlier. Line jumped on the Toledo game. Toledo missing a couple more players. Louisville, not all the big ones, but a couple. So Bub Carrington and that one, Bazilis for the Bulls, 2+ 3-pointers tonight. That's another one. Fears for the Pelicans, 21+ par points, assists, rebounds. Not that I'm aware of Taku on that one, but and let's see as we roll through the rest of the NBA. Michael Porter, I'm not sorry. How about Kevin Porter from the Bucks? 37+ points, assists, rebounds. And let's see if we got any other bigger plays here for you. And Westbrook under 7.5 assists. He's went under 7.5 at home in his last 7 home games. Reed Shepherd, 15+ points and assists in that one as well. H.G. Wills, what's going on? Jack John, thanks for coming on. Croxon, thanks for joining the show. Frazier Baseball, thanks for joining on. By the way, I hope baseball comes around soon. Kenny James, thanks for joining. Still can't believe Kyle Tucker hasn't been signed. What a shock that is. He's asking for way too much. NBA money line, yeah, we like Hornets to win. We like 76ers to win. I think the Bulls have got a good chance as well. Pelicans, I like the points. I don't know if they win that thing outright. Pacers to win. Heat to win. Nuggets. I think the Knicks actually have a chance tonight as well. Thunder, I think, win if you're looking at just money lines in that one. Lakers, Suns, like the total much better. We like the Jazz. They're a dog tonight as well. Blazers to win. I don't know if he's a top 10. On Caleb Williams. Nancy and Mike, how are you? No Brunson. Yeah, they said out, but it said the 23rd, so just wanted to make sure on that one. Yeah, DK Metcalf suspended. Yeah, for getting an altercation with the fan. That's going to happen. It's not like he's putting up these monster numbers anyway. Not what they anticipated anyway, but they're not throwing the ball. Bears, best team in the league? No. I think that one's going to – there's a couple of teams in the AFC are going to have something to say about that. The Patriots look excellent, and that Broncos defense is something pretty spectacular. If they can figure out how to get started a little earlier in games – that one. Hachigari, thanks for joining. The Bears are pretty fun to watch, though. They always seem to be in a battle. Alabama, thanks for liking the live. Mario, thanks for coming on. We are live, multiple platforms, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. You can also get to the Discord over on our YouTube channel and the 7-day free trial of Outlier over there as well, so make sure. Best quarterback, there's a couple of them there. We're still going to stick with Mahomes, even though he's hurt. There's some really good quarterbacks. I mean, the best season so far this year has been Stafford. Drake Mays had a really good season as well. I think both those guys have got to be up there this year. Steelers need to make him listen. All right. Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough one for Mahomes, but already had the surgery. Seton Hall, yeah, don't be scared. Don't play. No reason to play money line. Lay the 2.5. They're going to win that by 5 or more. KO7, thanks for joining. Louisville, Toledo total. If we were going to play it, it'd probably be to the over. Yeah, I mean Drake he does turn the ball over occasionally as well. He's really good. Caleb is as Caleb is. I mean, he's definitely played better under later here in the season. So nothing to worry about with Caleb. He's just never going to be a guy that's going to complete 75% of his passes, right? So takes a few more risks than that. But he hasn't turned the ball over much. So that's a good news. And when you got Ben Johnson as your coach, good things can happen. Alabama, thanks for liking the live. User, thanks for coming on. Tay, thanks for joining. Like I said, we got 3 college football games. We got a couple college basketball games we're on, then a monster slate in the NBA. So, yeah, Ben Johnson, excellent coach. Knicks or Goff? Well, I'm not a Monster Bo Knicks fan, so I'd say Goff, I guess. But on that one, User, thanks for the follow. Joshua, thanks for joining. Alabama, thanks for liking the live. Chris, thanks for joining. See, Dirk, do you think Lindenwood keeps it close? They might, but the line's like 2.5. I'd probably rather play the other way. Lindenwood might keep it within 5, but that's not close enough for the line unless you're playing some sort of alternate there. Carter or Stevenson, if Henderson doesn't play, Stevenson against the number. Okay, there you go. Pelicans plus 9.5. They have been really good lately against the number. Alabama, their record doesn't reflect it in wins and losses, but they have been good against the number because they're normally a dog almost every time. So really like what they put together. Cleveland has went down just a rabbit hole as well. Once again, they had a 14-point lead with a minute and a half to go and couldn't figure out a way to cover that thing. Eduardo, thanks for joining. Yobi, thanks for joining. We'll be on for about another half hour this morning as well. Yeah, 9.5 is pretty fat. Well, you said, yeah, that 9.5 is a lot of points, I think. So the way that the Pelicans have been playing. Just Mark, thanks for joining. Jeremiah Fears has been good. UCLA covers the number today. We did play them. That's one of the 2 college basketball games. Besides them is Seton Hall. You like both of those? Yeah, Alabama, thank you again for the likes. Always appreciative. Nordy, thanks for joining. All right, Nancy Mike, have a good one. Gotta go. I know it's holiday season, right? We got a couple days till Christmas, and no sports basically tomorrow with Christmas Eve. How did Christmas Eve become the day when all the sports are off, and then Christmas Day everybody's playing? Moneymaker, thanks for joining. Pretty crazy. Even the NFL trying to take away the Christmas games from the NBA. Cuddy, thanks for joining. Idaho, we didn't play that game there. Let's see if we can get that pulled. Big dogs are MLS. Okay. Well, NBA can be a little bit crazy, that's for sure. You got to watch the injury report like 24/7. Yeah, we're just not. Soccer's okay. We're just not soccer handicappers. Do have Hawaii tomorrow? Yes, yes, we do, and we actually love Hawaii tomorrow. Let's see here. Just guarantee 2x for tomorrow. Hawaii would be the only game going, and Hawaii it is for tomorrow. Let's see. Idaho. They're playing Cal State, Bakerfield. In Bakerfield on the road. They have laying 5.5. So that's like what, a field goal plus, and it's like laying 3.5 in football. Possibility there. Never easy going on the road to get wins, right? Vote for Pedro. Thanks for joining. Old Man Willie, thanks for joining. Dottie, thanks for joining. David Michaels, thanks for joining. Riley, thanks for joining. We are on multiple platforms if you want to check us out. YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch, as well as Skrilla. Thanks for coming on. All right. Late Ollie, Orlando. In the Ohio game, we do have UNLV. That line moved when the coach got fired from 4 to 7, now back down to 6.5 at a lot of spots. I think Louisville wins. The question is, are they going to cover? We like Toledo to kind of maybe keep it a little bit closer than what the number is currently. But we shall see. Best 3, Nuggets. Just money lines, right? So Nuggets, Seton Hall, and something that's not crazy, I guess. Rockets aren't too big of a favorite, so you won't have to lay too much. Like all of those. Christo, thanks for joining. Thompson, thanks for joining. Nadia, thanks for coming on. PK, thanks for joining. Jason, thanks for joining the show. Caps, thanks for coming on. Spee, Frenchie Dad. Wait, Denver, Rockets, Seton Hall. College basketball. Like them quite a bit tonight. The line's only like 2.5. I think they win by closer to 10. J-Ro, M. Schwartzman, thanks for coming on. And Antoine, so I guess you don't want to be on the show since you want to come on and advertise. I don't advertise on your show. I'm not there. Offensively, I don't think they played nearly their best, Isan, on that one. So it was a close game, 13-10. I mean, it was close. Just couldn't put the one turnover hurt bad. That led to points, but didn't I block you already, Antoine? Let's see. I don't really like the Army game much, so in that one. Charbonnet or M. Carter for fantasy purposes, or are you just talking about? I'm not a Michael Carter guy, so it'd be Charbonnet. Torta, thanks for joining. Hopefully, a lot of you got fantasy football championships coming up this weekend. Dan Walters, thanks for joining. Fernando's, thanks for the likes. Robert, thanks for joining. Byron, thanks for coming on the show. All right. Ja with haters. Hector Torres, thanks for the likes. Fernando's, thanks for the likes again. Appreciative. We are live multiple platforms, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. So check us out on any of those. I'm Rich Offline. Char, thanks for joining. Fernando, thank you again for the likes. Dylan, thank you for coming on. All right. Anybody got any big ideas for Christmas Day? NFL or NBA wise? Love to hear that as well. Trust the system. What's going on? Fernando's Cards, Nurse OG. Santos, thanks for joining. The Thunder do like them tonight. I'll lay the 5.5. We did with them. We might have a little revenge on the mind. Hartenstein might be back tonight. Wemby was a game time decision, and that rotation is still weird with him coming off the bench. So we'll play the Thunder tonight. They've been really good on the road. Speedo, Frost, what's going on? Star, Jeff, Fernando's Cards, thanks for liking the live. T, thanks for coming on as well. Stella. Hey, Speedo, how are you? Yeah, it is some Jenkins with a lot of S's, right? Correct. We've had some health issues, so we haven't been on live, just the overnight shows. Speedo, thank you. Appreciate it. Hopefully we'll be back at it. We'll be back on Christmas Day for a little while before the NBA and NFL get started. Bart, thanks for the follow. Got the daily show always going on over at YouTube if we don't have a TikTok one. The streets misses. Yeah. Yeah. And Mike Costa, thanks for liking the live. Meech, thanks for joining. Yeah. Right. Chat away. Favorite point prop for tonight? That's an excellent question. Canoople's going to be up there. What is he at? 21 plus points. If we're just looking points, let's see what else we got cooking here. Let me keep looking here real quick. We do like Stephen Castle, 16 plus points. Good CBB game. Yeah, Seton Hall. Fresh. Laying the 2.5. Let's see what else we got for just points tonight. Points, rebounds, assists. You can look at Reed Shepherd for the Rockets tonight for points as well. He'll hit some threes, I think, off the bench. He's been pretty solid as well. Easton is back for the Rockets tonight, so we're back on him again. Pillar Hikes, thanks for joining. The Reelan, thanks for coming on. Zabari, thanks for joining. I need to take a pronunciation show after we're done. Hugo and CRK, thanks for joining. A little thrilled today. All right. Nuggets and Seton Hall. Little Robert, thanks for liking the live. Aaron, thank you for joining. Blue Dragon Way, Little Robert, St. John's. We looked at that. No problem, Empire. Just couldn't pull the trigger, but yeah. Whatever you're comfortable with there, Fresh, but, you know, the more the merrier on Seton Hall. I'll put it to you that way. Taku, thanks for coming back on. Baby Sight, thanks for coming on. Harar, thanks for joining. I do like the Knicks plus the points. The Wolves start off so slow. It's disgusting. Even in the game they won the other night against the Thunder, they were still down quite a bit in the first quarter. Toledo, yeah, that's why the line went up basically 2 points. Yeah. You got to watch out for backup quarterbacks in games that don't mean a lot to Louisville, but do mean a lot to Toledo, right? Josh, thanks for joining. Like I said, we got kind of stuck on that one. We tend to play those games really early. Early college basketball, the earliest one would be UCLA minus the points for us. I think that game starts at, 4 o'clock Eastern. So, JT the OG, thanks for coming on. Drew, Anthony Smith, thanks for all coming on the show. We are live, multiple platforms, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch on this live show. So make sure you check us out on there. Yep. I did take Toledo, but we took Toledo almost 2 weeks ago. So when it was 8.5. And then it got bet down to like 7. Now it's back up to 10 and some change. Iceman Fox, thanks for coming on. It wasn't a monster play for us. Like I said, we like the game later on today with UNLV quite a bit more. So, Turtleman, thanks for joining. Jacob Mitchell, thanks for joining the show. DeReal, Brandon, thanks for all coming on. Gio, thanks for joining. Kevin, thanks for joining. Gotti, thanks for joining the show. Renee MTZ, thanks for joining. Charlotte Wizards first quarter. Yes. Hornets minus 1.5 first quarter. Vex, what's happening? Fresh, thanks for the follow. Fish Slayer, thanks for joining. Zipper, thanks for joining. Jay Horton, thanks for coming on. We are live, like I said, multiple platforms, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. Check us out on any of those. Braves fan, what's happening? Chris, what's up? Sun Dreamer, thanks for joining. What's going on, Braves fan? How are you? Watching your Braves make all these off-season moves is what it is. What do you think about your Dolphins with Quinn Ewers, Braves fan? That's the question. Man, I wasn't so upset with Ewers, but that that Dolphins defense last week got ugly. Keep pounding. All right, a little Panthers action. Yeah, Panthers were good to us on Sunday, that's for sure. NT, thanks for joining. Johnny, thanks for joining. Baddest Redbone, how are you? Thanks for coming on. Jacob, thanks for joining. J3. Charles Henley, great to see you. Donnie, thanks for joining. I want to beat the buck. You're right. Got to get that Florida thing in. There you go. I got you. John, thanks for joining. The Office, thanks for joining. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I got you. I don't blame you. Behind Teeny, thanks for joining. How about the state of Missouri, though? They lost the Rams a few years back, and now 2031, the Chiefs will be a Kansas resident. Thank you, YB Sports Cards. How are you? TBT Anthony, thanks for joining the show. Orlando Garcia, thank you. It Otts, thanks for joining the show. Beat the Bengals. Yeah. It was yeah. Wow. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. Oh, you live by the stadium? Yeah, that was crazy. Well, the state of Missouri got called on their bluff. They couldn't raise the money over in Kansas. Guess what? Kansas residents stepped up. Okay, see, I like the Thunder today. The Suns-Lakers game, they just played each other, and it was how do I put this? It was a very tight game. So even though Luka's out, I don't really like the Suns a lot today. If you're looking for something around that same empire, OKC and Nuggets would probably work. Yeah, let's see what's going on. H-Town, okay. All right, a little Houston in there. Yeah, giving some Brewers some playing time just to see what they've got there. But they're going to have to eat $99 million in dead cap money. Ugh. Well, the Cardinals out here are going to go through the same thing because Kyler Murray's gone. The Texans have played well on that one. I mean, they've really come along. That defense is spectacular. The offense is going to have to score in the 20s, though, especially in the playoffs. Austin, Texas. All right. Louisville football game. We did take Toledo earlier, not telling anybody else to play it. We tried to get ahead of a line move, and then the quarterback's out. But 10.5 is a lot for a Louisville team that probably doesn't care too much. Beanie Bishop, thank you. Braves fan, thanks for liking the live. We are live multiple platforms, as I've mentioned a million times before. YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. So check us out on any of those platforms. We're going live on all those. Knicks, 1 down, 1 to go. Okay. Biggie Sky, Steve, Braves fan, thanks for the gifts. Appreciate it. MMC, Ruba. I do like the 76ers, Matt. I'll lay the 9.5. Don't be surprised, though, if they have to win that in the second half. Nets have played well first quarter, first half in a lot of games, but they just do not have enough firepower to go a whole game, it seems like. If they could figure out how to play 24 minutes, they'd be in, right? The way they've been going. Yeah, so, we're hoping that Edgecombe and Maxey start off hot. We'll put it to you that way. Spicy, thanks for joining. A-Frame, thanks for joining. To win the NBA title, okay, I got you. A lot of Knicks fans out there want the Knicks to do it. I'll be honest with you, I don't think – there's a lot of really good teams in the West to win a title. Make the final. They could get there, I think. If I was going to play in that Louisville game on a total, it would be the over. Bird Dog, thanks for joining. Trey, thanks for joining. Reggie Roberts, thanks for joining. Braves fan, thank you again for the likes. Let's see here. Grikey Official, thanks for coming on. Scott Guy, thanks for joining. Allie, and thank you. Braves fan, thanks again for the likes. We got about another 15 minutes or so here on the show. So if you got any additional questions, make sure you throw those out. J. Bob Sr., thanks for coming on. User, thanks for joining. Gabriel, thanks for coming on. It's an NBA heavy day today. W-Man, thanks for joining. Does anybody know on Wemby if he's going to play or not? It's game time decision. I don't know. Normally they don't announce that the closer to game time, but I didn't know if somebody knew. Muggs, thanks for joining. Brent 97, thanks for coming on the show. Yeah, long time no see, J Money. Sorry, it's been a health issue for us on that one. We haven't been on live for a while. Best defense NBA game. What's DFS? What are you talking about there, Glenn? Just to make sure. SGA for 25. Yeah, he'll probably score, I assume, in the 30s. Thank you, J Money. Appreciate that. We're feeling better. Daryl, thanks for joining. Oh, daily fantasy. I don't know. Like if you're looking for a high scoring game, like for a bunch of overs, that Bulls Hawks game last time they played got over 300. So it might be a good one to go back to. Do like quite a few guys in that one. Herder, Giddey, Buzelis, and Dyson Daniels is out for the Hawks, one of their best defenders. David, thanks for joining. DK Mike, Guidey, thanks for joining. Juan Antonio. Chicago 3-1-2. The Nuggets give up a lot of points on the road, but they tend to still win those games. Yourself and I, Scott Guy, thanks for liking the live. Percy, thanks for joining. Kev the Great, thanks for joining the show. Travis, thanks for joining. Luis Vicious, thanks for coming on. Toledo, probably most, the first football game, right? Everybody's asking about it. We took Toledo plus 8.5 a couple weeks ago. Quarterback's supposed to be out for Toledo. Unfortunately, it's too big of a hit to cash that out early on that one. So we still take Toledo plus the points, but see if Louisville's really interested. Is Embiid playing on that one? I would not take Toledo on the money line, though. No. Let's see. Drummond 6+ rebounds. If Embiid's not playing, absolutely. Here's the thing with that one on Drummond. He could get 6 rebounds coming off the bench, but if Embiid's not playing, then that number is going to go to like 9-10. So Tay, Waddle, Evans, London. Start 2. Evans, and I guess Tay, Devontae. Is Devontae even playing? That's the question. So if he's not playing, I wouldn't play Waddles with Ewers at quarterback, so it'd have to be London over that. But Sports Addict, what's going on? Thanks for liking the live. Luis, thanks for joining. Ruben, thanks for coming on the show. A lot of people popping in and out. So appreciate everybody that stopped by today. We'll be on, like I said, another 13, 14 minutes. Scott Guy, thanks for liking the live. A lot of college football questions. Glad to see it. YOLO Guy, thanks for joining. Next set of playoff games, New Year's-ish? Don Hearn, thanks for joining. Straight Braid Nate, Johnny's Too Smooth, Austin K, number 3. Thanks for all coming on. Braves fan, thanks for liking the live. Joe Kwan, I don't know. Ohio today, actually, we really like UNLV in that spot. I think their offense might overwhelm Ohio. Now, Ohio has the better defense for sure. Toledo, we were on Toledo till we got, we took Toledo almost a couple weeks ago when the Bulls were announced. Plus the points. I think Louisville wins the game. The question is going to be, can they cover? That number's getting higher and higher there. We'll see. How interested is Louisville in this bowl game is going to be another one, right? So on that one, Bay 12+ points. Yes, you got to keep riding Sadiq out until he kicks you a couple times. Sadiq Bay's had an excellent run when it comes to points and rebounds, points and assists, and points overall. So he's figured out his little niche there. Braves fan, thank you. Even with Trey Murphy had a bad shooting night last night. Expect some progression from him tonight. Dylan, thanks for coming on. But really, like you said, the Pelicans aren't going to make the playoffs or anything, but they've been covering a lot of numbers because they're going to be dogs in almost everything. So it's kind of like the Nets in the first quarter and the first half. They've been covering a lot of first quarter, first halves. Doc, thanks for coming on. Let's see here. Mary G, Lil Z, thanks for coming on. Scott, thanks for liking the live. Little D Gore, Chili, Jay Dizzles, what's going on? Jose, Setch, thanks for all joining the show. Jalen Johnson, 17. Yeah, I saw that number at 19. I didn't like it there, but yeah, he's normally good for 10, 11 boards and 6, 7 assists. And there should be a lot of opportunities tonight in a Bulls game. So yeah. Yeah, like Trae Young, you could get it 9 assists earlier, like last night. It was only like minus 140, 150. So Trae is back, but might be a little limited still on the minutes. Might not be at a full 35. Johnson for a triple double. All right. What's that paying, Glenn? Scott Guy, thanks for liking the live. Mr. Z's Cards. Mud Dogs, what's going on? Marquise, thanks for joining. 916, thanks for joining the show. CHH. Softball, what's going on? Bucks or Pacers? We do like the Pacers at home. Bucks have only got 3 road wins all season long and no Giannis till the start of the new year. So we'll ride with the Pacers, even though they're not anything special either. JD World, thanks for joining. DJ Gordon, how are you? Alexis, thanks for joining. Tony Smith, thanks for joining CHH. Plus 210, okay. Doable there. By the way, the Christmas Day games, Cavs and the Knicks, Spurs and Thunder again. This game in OKC, Mavs, Warriors, Rockets, Lakers, and T-Wolves Nuggets to finish off the night. So UNLV, yep. Make sure you get under 7, JD World. 6.5 at a lot of books. Do like them tonight. That offense can be something pretty spectacular there for UNLV. G Money, thanks for joining. Ellie, thanks for joining the show. Wheezy, thanks for joining. G Money, thanks for liking the live. Glad to see you too, Conrad. Yep. Finally feeling good enough to do a live show here. Do like the Knicks. Yep. We got them at 7.5 or 6.5. Do like the Knicks. I think they keep this. They're definitely going to be in it till the fourth quarter. The question is, can the T-Wolves turn it on like they've been doing? I think it boils down to the last couple of possessions. So Knicks cover. Might not win, but they do cover. Yankees for joining. I appreciate that, Conrad. Yeah, the Discord, a lot of fun in there. You can get that link on any of our YouTube shows, our YouTube episodes, or on our YouTube channel page, Sports Bets for Free. Vessel for 5+. Yeah, we played him for 4+ rebounds only. Western Kentucky, we do like the Hilltoppers in that one. Louisville spread. We did take Toledo like a few weeks ago. Now the quarterback's out, but yeah. I know Brunson's not playing. Still like the Knicks. I think the Knicks, you got Karl Anthony Towns going back to Minnesota too. I think that maybe lights a fire under his rear end as he's been disappointing. Mikal Bridges has played really well over the last few weeks. Josh Hart's kind of stepped it up as well. No, the only thing really killing the Knicks has been the 3-point shooting. They've been the best home team as well, but they're starting to play a little bit better on the road. We'll see how the ball moves without Brunson. Brunson just dribbles it so damn much. It's crazy. Larry Wagner, thanks for joining. So we are live, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. Over on YouTube at Sports Bets for Free. You can get the link to the Discord to get all of our plays early, unit sizes, all that fun stuff, and bets we don't put out for the public. Also, you can get a 7-day free trial of Outlier, the app, if you want to try that out. 7 days, no charge for that one. Both of those links over on our YouTube channel at Sports Bets for Free. We're going to be on for about another 5 minutes, so if you got any more questions, please throw them out there. I think the Magic make the playoffs. The problem is Desmond Bane really hasn't been they're just hurt, right? Banchero was out. for a while. Now Franz Wagner's out, and Suggs is missing time. Bane's been okay. Anthony Black's been really good for him, though. Shanice, thanks for sharing the live. So they need 3-point shooters. The other team that needs 3-point shooters, and they probably win the whole thing, laying down the Thunder. If the Thunder can figure out, like Corey Kispert, once he comes back off the injury list, Brian Rex, what's going on? The Thunder, that's where they're hurting, is 3-point shooting. So same thing for Orlando. Just consistent 3-point shooting. If they can get that, it's over, right? So that's how good that team is defensively, offensively, and it spreads the floor for SGA. Been yelling for Kispert now for a few weeks. He's been hurt. Why wouldn't the Wizards want to move him? I'm sure that the Thunder have enough assets. Star, thanks for joining. Dunn, thanks for joining. Kyle, thanks for joining. JD World, Go. Josie, Uncle. Hey, Cy. It's been a month. No problem, Cy. Yeah. Coy, thanks for joining. Glenn, thanks for joining. E. Walker, thanks for joining. All right, just what do we got here? About 3 more minutes or so. Chris, thanks for joining the show. Live on multiple platforms, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. Anthony Davis over at 19. He should get to 20, I think. Edgecombe, I think, gets a little higher than that tonight. I think he gets 15 points, so yes. Southern Miss, they're really good at home. Anywhere else has been a crackpot. So like Western Kentucky there, Glenn. Rashawn, thanks for the follow. Braves fan, thank you. Titan, thanks for joining. Triple O, thanks for joining. Marquise, thanks for joining. Star City, thanks for joining. IYB, AD double-double's got a good shot. I'm not a big Anthony Davis guy, period, because he tends to get hurt in a lot of games there, Matt. If we play anything normally for AD, it's unders. But that's a game where the points should be plenty, and there should be plenty of shots going up against the Nuggets. So should have a good chance at a double-double. Don Lopez, thanks for joining the show. Yeah, they took with all the injuries so far in the NBA, Sabonis, Giannis, with those two, we used to have the 3-leg parlay of those two and Jokic double-double, and that always seemed to cash. Appreciate you, Braves fan. First round bye, I don't know about. First place in the NFC North, I can see that. I still think that's coming out west, but or Seattle, maybe even the 49ers. Quincy, thanks for coming on. 2 weeks left to go. Even the Rams, I guess, are still alive. But the Bears, I mean, if they keep turning everybody over like they have been, normally the teams that are really good on the turnover differential, bad things start to happen in the playoffs. But we'll see. I'm excited for Bears fans. I hope they do well. Bowers or Kittle, week 17. Is Kittle hurt? If he's not, I know he didn't come back in the game. But if he's back in and healthy, yes, it's Kittle for sure. Washington beats the Cowboys? Probably not, but I mean, the Commanders are just running out of bodies, right? So Marcus Mariota is not my guy. I would have starting on big-time games. But the Cowboys are done. I'd like to see the Cowboys win the last 2 weeks. We need over 7.5 wins, but we're kind of considering that ticket dead. Seattle plays the Bills next. Yep, that's correct. Chiefs are hurting. Oh, it's been a bad season for the Chiefs. No problem. It's okay. We're going to get a little bit better draft pick. The offensive line, 4/5 of it's been hurt for pretty much the entire year. Juwan Taylor needs to find a new home. Hopefully the Chiefs get it figured out. Should have, obviously Mahomes being out, and then Gardner Minshew got hurt last week too. That under came in pretty well. Nice loss there to the Titans, who hadn't won a home game all season long. Longoria, Andrew, thanks for joining. It was interesting. Let's see. We'll see what's going to happen here in the future for the Chiefs. All right, we are going to have to sign off. Make sure you check out our NFL Christmas show and also the NBA Christmas show. Those will be coming out tomorrow as well. So you can check that over on YouTube at Sports Bets for Free or on TikTok as well. Lamalo for 4 rebounds probably has a great chance. Cannon, thanks for the follow. Do appreciate it. We will see you guys back on Christmas Day for a live show to go through the NFL games and that. Your Panthers to make the playoffs. Yep, gonna need what? Two more wins gets it done for sure, right? So we're hoping. All right, appreciate everybody spending some time with us today. We will see you guys later on. Have a great day.